Good morning, Mind Health Solutions community and followers. Hope you're all well. Just wanted to talk this morning about depression, but specifically what it felt like for me, and how, even though people had the best intentions, at times they didn't support me in the best way. And you know what I was probably really difficult to be around at that time, and they weren't to know. But the assumption is that when you're depressed or going through a depressive episode, that you want to be cheered up. You know, people, of course you would. If I saw one of my pals who was really down and expressing some real concerning signs of how they were feeling, I'd be like, right, let's get out of here, let's go and do something, let's try and cheer you up a little bit. But for me, that was not the way to go, and I'll tell you why. There's the worst part for me, and it's really hard to connect to the feeling, when I put my mind back in that space, there's a time that stands out as being the worst part of it, or some of the worst parts of it. And there was the point in the morning where, if you had some sleep, you managed to get a fairly decent night's sleep. There's a point in the morning, it was probably milliseconds, but it felt like minutes, where you're just waking up, you're coming round, and you forget you're suffering and living with depression. You forget that it's something you're experiencing at that time. So those few seconds in the morning where you wake up and you're like, and then it dawned on me, these grey skies would come over. The thoughts, the feelings, the emotions would all come flooding in, and that was like, it's like heartbreaking 1,000 times. It was horrible. That was the worst bit for me. And it'd be the same if friends would try and distract me. The few people that knew, I think there was maybe a couple, I said, come on, let's go and do some fun. Let's get out of here. Let's try and distract you. And distraction can be really powerful tool, really powerful tool. But it was the same again. If there was a time where I could be distracted even a little bit, when that person would go and I was back to normality, which at that time normality for me was depression, then the same again, you know, that fall from grace, that period of, oh man, this is a little snippet of what it's like not to be depressed, and now it's come flooding back. So for me, the best way of supporting me would have been just to sit there in the moment, because it's me that's got to climb up, it's me that's got to do it, it's me that's got to, you know, make those even little positive steps forward. Being distracted, being cheered up, it didn't work for me, because that fall from a little bit of what it's like not to be depressed to, I'm back there again, that was the horrendous part for me. So yeah, it's individual to us, asking that person the very powerful question, what do you think is going to help, what's going to help you, and letting them lead what recovery looks like for them, because not everyone needs to be, can be, or wants to be cheered up when they're experiencing depression.